Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. For today's video, I'm going to be sharing 5 fragrances that I love from Julianna'S perfume that I think are perfect to end summer season and bring in fall. And these are fragrances that are amazing quality but super affordable. So if you are interested in what those scents are, just keep on watching. Before I begin today's video, I want to thank Julianna'S Perfume for sponsoring today's video. If you don't know about Julianna'S Perfume, go ahead and check them out. I'm going to be leaving all of the information in the description box below. Julianna'S Perfume offers amazing quality perfumes for affordable prices. They have their own creations, which I am a huge fan of, but not only do they have their own creations, they also have fragrances that are inspired by high-end niche fragrances. So fragrances that could cost $300, $400, $500 you can get for an affordable price. And I have owned both original fragrances and fragrances from Julianna'S Perfume, and I am always satisfied with the quality of their fragrances. So that's the reason why I love Julianna'S Perfume so much. They have so many choices, and I'm sure they have something for everyone. I was going to do a top 10 video because I have 5 more fragrances that I would consider favorites, but I think I'm going to save those for fall time because those are definitely more on the gourmand side, sweet, creamy, dessert like. So be on the lookout for those when we're getting closer to fall time. But today I want to talk about 5 Julianna'S perfumes that I think were great in hot weather for summertime, and just the ones that I really enjoy because I do get to try out a bunch of their perfumes. I picked out the ones that work the best for me and the ones that are working in this heat. I am going to be saving my favorite for last, which if you watch my videos you already know what that is. But we're going to start off today with Lower Manhattan. And this fragrance is inspired by Tribeca, which I have never tried the original one, but once I smelled this one, I fell in love with this perfume, and I definitely need to give it more use because I have been stuck on the one that I reach for all the time. So this fragrance has notes of cacao and hazelnut at the top, followed by jasmine, sambac, and cedar. There are base notes of caramel and broxin and moss. So this one definitely leans more towards a little sweet, a little gourmand, but what I love about it is that it is airy enough for you to wear it during summertime and it doesn't feel suffocating. It doesn't turn into what many gourmand scents turn into here, which a lot of gourmand perfumes here in this dry heat, I will not get any sweet notes and I will always end up getting kind of like spicy notes, so they end up not being sweet at all and being more like herbal, spicy, and I have just not been feeling that. But Lower Manhattan has a chocolatey sweetness to it while still having this dainty, airy, very beautiful perfume touch to it. So it's my type of gourmand where you do get a hint of sweetness, you get a hint of chocolate, but it's not literal chocolate. When I smell this, I don't think of something I want to eat, but it's more like that has a sweetness to it, but it still smells sexy, it still smells put together. It kind of gives me like not a perfume from Juliette Has a Gun vibes, that kind of skin scent. It just makes you feel clean and fresh, but with an added gourmand chocolatiness to it, but it works in hot weather, and then when fall time comes around it's even more beautiful. So this is one that I definitely recommend looking into. Up next we have Aurora in Sicily. This is another one that I always recommend, and this fragrance is inspired by Baccarat Rouge 540, which is a very popular scent. It blew up for many years in the fragrance community. So many people loved it, and then some people kind of got tired of the scent. But what I like about Julianna'S perfumes is that they add notes to the inspired scent. So they'll give you one that's very similar to the original, but then they also release fragrances like this one where it's inspired by Baccarat Rouge 540, but this one also has notes of Sicilian mandarin, hibiscus, and white rum. So I really like that because they took that scent DNA of Baccarat Rouge 540, which is kind of like a dainty, very unique. It's a little woody, it's a little airy, it's a little vanilla, but to some people they feel like they didn't get enough from that perfume. So I really like how they added those notes in here because I definitely pick up like a refreshing mandarin scent. It's a little citrusy, so you're still getting that airiness and that dainty feeling that you get from Baccarat Rouge 540. 540, but with an added juiciness, a citrus scent in there. The ginger gives it a little bit of like a fresh spice to it. So I really like the way that they played with this scent and made it their own, and it's a really beautiful perfume. This next fragrance is super, super unique. I have been very interested in this one. I want to start wearing this one some more. I got this one not too long ago, so it is a little bit newer to my collection compared to some of these other ones. This one is an original creation by Julianna'S Perfume, and this one is called Starlit Halo. So here is the bottle for this one. The notes for this fragrance are so unique, so different. Top notes, we have peach, grapefruit, and lemon. So that sounds like a very bright, fruity, citrusy type of opening. We also have blackcurrant and caramel at the top. Heart notes, we have carrot and pepper. And base notes, there's amber and saffron. This one definitely smells more like department store perfumey. If you like that type of vibe, I feel like this one's probably the strongest out of the ones that I have talked about. It's really nice for like date night, for going somewhere out in the evening. It's not one that I would consider like a casual type of scent. I wouldn't really pick this up to wear with jeans and a t-shirt or to run errands. This one is one that I would pick up when I have my makeup done, I have a nice outfit, we're gonna go eat dinner somewhere, I'm gonna go out at night, maybe around the holidays, that type of vibe. It's a little bit more dressed up to me and glam. I can't sit here and say that this fragrance smells like carrot because carrots, it's a very faint type of smell, but I can tell you that I smell something very, very different in here. And it has to be that combination of the black currant, the carrot, the grapefruit is beautiful. It's reminding me of a fragrance that I had with grapefruit. Very refreshing, very beautiful, yet pretty. And you can wear it like when you have your makeup done and your glam. It just feels like one that you can wear to go out, and it feels put together and pretty and sexy at the same time, but really, really nice for a summer evening. For these last two fragrances, one of them I have not shut up about for 2-3 years since I first got it. This other one is new, but every time that I smell it, I fall in love with it more and more. So this next one is called Pink Whisper, and I did receive this one not too long ago as well. This is also an original creation from Julianna'S Perfume, and the notes for this one, we have peach, blackcurrant, lemon, mandarin, apple, and plum at the top. Heart notes are cedarwood, jasmine, and pink pepper, and the base note is amber. And I know that there are some notes in there that are not my favorite, like the plum and the amber, but this fragrance is called Pink Whisper, and that's exactly, oh my god, I think this might be my next favorite from Julianna'S Perfume. Oh my god, this is beautiful. This is so beautiful. Okay, think of Chloe. If you have been wanting to get Chloe, or if you love Chloe, that kind of like girl next door, powdery, all of those fruity, juicy notes are mixing in together, and I'm kind of getting like Chloe perfume mixed with Versace Bright Crystal, like very girly, soft scents, but very, very flirty, powdery, fruity, citrusy, and musky. That's kind of what I'm getting from this one. It is the lightest floral. Like if you're a Parfums de Marly, Selena La Rose type of girl, Chloe type of girl, Ariana Grande, Maud blush, all of those like pink, soft, girly scents, this is gorgeous. Love this one so much. Last but not least, I have not shut up about this perfume. I'm about to finish this one up, and I already have a backup. This is my #1 scent from Julianna'S Perfume, and I will say this, here in Arizona, I still love it, I still wear it, but I do remember it performing even better in Kentucky. So for sure, anywhere that's like humid, I feel like this scent really comes to life. Here, I still love it, I still wear it, but I do miss a little bit of what I used to get over there. This is 13 of Hearts, and as you can see, we are almost done with this one. This is my all-time favorite just because I can put this on at any time, any day, any season. I don't care where I'm going. I can mix it with other fragrances. I could wear it by itself. This is one of my all-time favorite perfumes. Reminds me of Juliette Has a Gun, Not a Perfume. And this one is inspired by another 13 from Le Labo. It's those very like close to the skin, natural, like I smell good naturally, I'm not trying too hard. Literally, you can wear this anywhere. I love it so much. It opens up with pear, apple, and citruses, which are some of my favorite notes for fragrances, followed by ambrette, amyl, jasmine, and moss. And then the base notes are ISO E Super, Helvetalide, Cetilox, and Ambretolide. It is a second skin dream, but the pear keeps it really juicy, fruity, the apple as well. I love those types of notes because it really just freshens up a perfume, makes it feel flirty, like shampooey, clean, fresh. I love to smell clean. That's like the main reason why I love to layer scents from the shower all the way until fragrances. I love to smell good. I love these perfumes so much. So that brings me to the end of today's video, and these are the 5 fragrances that I wanted to share with you today so that you can go ahead and check them out. Check out the sale that they're going to have. These are already affordable, and with a sale, who can say no to that? So I'm sure that there is something for everyone. They have beast mode perfumes. I tend to talk more about softer perfumes, but I do have some beast mode scents from Julianna'S perfume that will take over a room. The sale that they're going to have is going to be from July 1st to July 7th. And if you have bought from Julianna'S perfume, let me know which one has been your favorite, which one works for you. I cannot wait to chat with you in the comments section. And with that said, that's going to be it from me today. Thank you so much to Julianna'S perfume once again for sponsoring today's video. And with that said, that's going to be it from me. Give this video a big thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed, and I will see you guys in my next video.